Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Coding Chaos. In today's episode, we are gonna learn how to stop your Python code throwing tantrums on you. So, without any further ado, let us dive into the topic. Picturize this. You run your Python script, everything is fine, and then you see these red scary words like zero division error. Relax, it's just Python being dramatic. Let us learn how to calm it down. Okay? So, in Python, errors comes in two flavors: syntax errors and exceptions. Syntax errors are like you typed it wrong and Python is mad. Exceptions, you typed it right but something else unexpected happened. So, first let us look what are all the errors and exceptions that are present in our Python language. So here we can see different types of errors. First, coming to syntax error. Syntax error is like happens when Python can't understand your code due to some incorrect syntax. So here print hello, but we have missed the closing bracket. So it gives us a syntax error. It shows like syntax error in this red words. Coming to next, coming to that name error. You used a variable that doesn't exist, like print score. As you can see, we haven't defined the score variable yet, but you have used the print statement, so then you will get this name error. Next, we have type error, like you use the wrong data type in any operation, like example print age plus 21. Age is a string and 21 is a integer, so we can't add concatenate a string to an integer, right? So that is when we get the type error. So coming to the value error, like you gave a function that the right type but in inappropriate value, like int, but in that you have given this 10, like invalid literal for int with a base 10. Okay, so that's the value error. So coming to the zero division error, you tried dividing by zero. Even Python can handle that. So you will get zero division error, division by zero. Then we have file not found error, which is like when you open a file which does not exist, so then you will get that. Then index error. Index error, like you have a list and you are trying to print uh, a digit which is not in the list, so then you will get like you only have three integers like here. Then if you use print nums of 2, it would have worked like 0 1 2, but here fifth index the element isn't present, so you will get the index error. So then we have attribute error. This happens when you are calling a method or attribute that doesn't exist for that object, like x equal to 5 and x append to. It's like integers don't have to append, so then you will get this attribute error. Then we have this indentation error. Python relies on indentation, so mess that up, Python gets angry. So it's like this, like def hello. You have given the colon, but you didn't give those four spaces, which is very important in Python. To like, it tells that this print statement is within the function. For that, we need to give those four spaces. But when you miss that indentation, it will give that indentation error. So that's it. So these are the errors we have in Python. We have more, but these are majorly the major Python errors we just encounter in our daily life. So now let us see how to handle these errors using try, raise, except, finally, and else. So let us see how to do them. So here is how you can protect your code with try and except. So let us see, like only try and except. So in the try section, in the try block, you will give the code which is like you have a feeling like this might have some error. So you are getting you give this part of the code. Okay, so then you will give the accept zero division error, accept and the type of error, and then you will give the message that need to be passed. Okay, passed when the error is occurred, like print 10 by 0. This is an error. So when the code in the try block faces an error, this except block gets executed. So what is the major thing that helps us here is that the program doesn't get crashed. Okay, we will not see any error messages. We are handling the errors in this way. So this is how you can use try and accept to handle your errors. Next, we will use like multiple. If you have like multiple exceptions, then you have got different problems, so handle them separately. It's like we can see here, try num is equals to int of 10, which is a value error, like, right, it is a value error int of 10, which is not correct. So this code we have put in the try block, and then we have we thought of like this might give either value error or a division error, so you thought of like that. So then you have a situation like that, so then you can use this accept value error, like you can uh, give accept, like you can handle different problems in different, like in separately. So this is how you handle multiple exceptions. So instead of trashing, your code handles it like a bullet human. So that is the whole thing that we get from using this error handling methods. So you can like use else and finally also. uh, Let us see how what is the purpose of them. So here we can see try result equal to 10 by 2. We are thinking like this might give a zero division error or zero division error. So, and we have used here else and finally. See what happens here is actually result like 10 divided by 2 is 5. So that doesn't have any error. Then if there is no error, you this else statement get executed. If there is an error, then this else statement doesn't get executed. And finally is a statement which executes every time, like even if there is an error and if there is no error, finally is that one friend who always show up like no matter what. It's like that. So this is how you can handle like using else and finally also. So that is it. And also like think of it like you want to tell or yell at yourself user yourself, like you want to raise your own error exceptions, sorry, errors. If you want to raise your own exceptions, then you can do it like this, like you can give a condition, like let us see, like example here is age equal to -1. So you have given this condition, if age is less than 0, then raise value error, age can't be negative. So if a user give like some stupid man gives age equal to -1, then we will raise a value error like age can't be negative. So this is how like custom errors equal to maximum control, right? So you can just raise your own exceptions in this way. So as we have seen all these examples, let us just take an overview of what actually happens. Try block is executed first. If no error occurs, except block is kept, else is executed. If present, it is executed. Finally is also executed. If we have an error in try block, Python jumps to the matching except block. Like we can like we have that case of multiple exceptions. So in that it will jump to the matching except block. Else block is kept because if error occurs, else doesn't run. And then finally is still executed. If no matching except like exception is found, the program crashes after running the finally block. So that's how the whole uh, error handling is done in the Python language. And that's a wrap on error and exception handling in Python. So if you learned something today, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you.